The past is not real, okay? It's over. The future, however, will come. Do you understand that? It will happen. So if you want to have any real influence on your life, you should focus on what?
Hello, my name is Natalie. I created The Bullet when I was in a dark place. It is a philosophical podcast that talks about human integrity and freedom. Coming from a dark place, I am not asking why the world is as it is, so as to make sense of it. I find the society we live in very questionable. I do not like how the modern Western worldview is considered synonymous with objective truth. So when I ask why the world is as it is, I am asking so as to undermine the foundations of a world that, in my opinion, needs to be unsettled and rethought. Welcome to this meditation on past trauma and future frustration. I hope you're feeling good, calm, relaxed. I hope you've made yourself comfortable. I hope you're in a good place right now, in a literal sense, but also in a broader sense, in life. Take a moment to breathe and to think about your day. What have you been doing? What have you been thinking? How have you been feeling? Breathe in as you let all these past moments of this one day in your life come to you. And breathe out as you let them pass and go. Feel what remains. What lingers on in your mind? Where do you feel those remains in your body? Are you tense somewhere? Or do you feel any pain? Or nervousness? Or twitching? Or maybe you feel a more pleasant, tingling flow of energy in your body. Maybe you even smile as you think about something nice that happened today. Either way, whatever you feel right here and right now, understand that these are not more nor less than the reminders of what your brain and your body determined to be important about this past day. They're honestly rather randomly chosen key points for what your system thought might be more relevant in terms of moving forward. This system of yours that was designed to maneuver you through life by seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. The system that is constantly adapting to the circumstances you're in, using your life's experience as a guide.
you do know that the system is flawed, right? You do know that there is more to life than just pain and pleasure, and that sometimes your system can get confused, because there are situations where it's maybe smarter to avoid a certain pleasure or to seek a specific pain. You do know that it's not just as simple as long as it feels good, right? You do know that this poor, confused system of yours can have a tendency to adapt and to interpret experience in, well, not the most beneficial ways, to say the least. So as you breathe and feel what is lingering in your mind and in your body, because your system thought that this is the most relevant information of the day, just acknowledge that this is not relevant at all. It's just random flickers of an electricity we call thought that is piercing through your brain, creating the illusion of a narrative to what is actually just a series of randomly stringed together moments. This day you had is nothing and everything. The meaning it might or might not have to the overall story of your life is just something you attach to it in retrospective. So don't be sad if this day did not go as planned, if it was not the day that changed your life. Because even if it was, it would just be because in retrospective you decided to interpret it this way. This day itself is nothing or everything. Breathe in and breathe out. And then there's trauma. Boy, breathe in, breathe out. Oh boy, trauma, trauma, trauma. What? So there is even a chance that our system won't compute what's happening. Great. Because then we're left with a bulk of unprocessed information that our brain just can't get over with. But, dear Lord, what a shame it would be if we would just let it go. No, our system will make us run the same fucking loop over and over again, because God forbid that we're missing any relevant information that might change the whole narrative. That is such a waste of time. Seriously. So, on top of all the remembering and processing and interpreting and learning from our past experience so that we can move towards our true purpose in life, we now also have to repeat and repeat and repeat what our brain did not manage to digest properly. What? That is ridiculous. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, but that's not all. That's not even the end of it. Because what they don't want you to think about is, what about future trauma? Nobody's talking about that. No, they just want you to focus on the past. The past. You gotta think about the past. You gotta process what happened. You gotta relive that shit over and over again. Why not even pay someone else to do that together with you? Have them explain to you what happened to you. And then we can talk forever and ever about the past. What about the future? Huh? And this is why I'm here, my friend. Breathe with me. Breathe. I'm here to talk about the future. Because the thing is, the past is not real, okay? It's over. And all that remains is irrelevant. Trust me. The future, however, will come. Do you understand that? It will happen. I know two things. At some point you were born, and at some point you will die. And just as much as it is clear that the past is over, it is clear and inevitable that the future will come. The future is not over yet. It is what is yet to happen to you. So if you want to have any real influence on your life, you should focus on what? Right, the future. We learn that we're hurting because of past trauma. But this is how they make us focus on what we cannot change anymore. This is how they keep us in a hamster wheel, you see? I say that we're hurting because of future trauma. We're hurting because we feel the pain of what is yet to come. We're hurting and we're blocked because we focus so much on the past that our brain cannot compute what is yet to come. We should learn from our past mistakes. Why not learn from our future mistakes? They are not yet carved in stone, impossible to be changed, forcing us to drown in shame and guilt and self-pity. But how are we supposed to learn from something that has not yet happened? How would you learn from something that has already happened? Honestly. See, this is exactly the problem. You feel that you need to base your learning on the past, on your own experience, on something that is real, right? The past is not fucking real. An experience is an illusion. It's not tangible. All we have are memories, and memories are nothing but make-believe that could have been influenced by who knows whom or what. It's nothing but narrative. It's meaning attached to things in retrospective. It's as real or unreal as fantasy, dreams, insanity. It's just what the fucking pastists want you to believe, because it's so much easier to intimidate and control you when you're running in the hamster wheel of your so-called past trauma. Isn't learning about change? See, there is no changing the past. But guess what you can change? The future, right? Breathe with me. You gotta breathe. You seem tense. See? See, that's the future tense. As soon as I start speaking about it, leading your focus towards it, you feel the pain. You feel the pain from the future coming in, a future you have neglected so far. Breathe. But see, that's the good thing. I'm not going to shame you about the fact that you have neglected the future so far. The future itself is not going to shame you for neglecting it. This is what the past and the pastists would do. The future doesn't benefit from you feeling ashamed. When you're dealing with the future rather than the past, it's not like beating a dead horse. The past is all about remorse. The future, however, is about action. And that's as simple as that. And this is why, as you know, it doesn't help to feel remorseful, why it doesn't help to keep digging in the past. You know that you are feeling your worst when you didn't do what you intended to do. You feel the pain of not taking action, the pain of not having learned from the future. And guess who won't help you? Your past. Your stupid-ass past that can't do nothing but provide made-up reasons as for why you need to dig even deeper into the past, and all those feelings of frustration and anger and disappointment about the actions, and even worse, the not taken actions you can't change anymore. Yeah. Let that sit. Breathe. Are you angry? I'd be if I were you. See, all the future is asking from you is take action. Take action. Take action. And if you don't do it, all it will do is keep asking, take action. Take action. Don't be a self-shaming hamster wheel running past this. Take action. Breathe, please. You know, they told me I'm just afraid of my own past. You know what I told them? Hell no! I'm just tired of this shit. I'm tired of my past. I'm tired of remembering it. I'm tired of these memories. I'm tired. And I just want to have a future. This episode's tarot card is Two of Wands.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast and would like to support it, please check out my Patreon page. That is patreon.com/thebullet by Natalie Wendt. There you can find all information you might be interested in. And also feel free to leave me a comment or any personal thoughts you might have. They're all appreciated. I hope that the struggles you might be facing right now will turn into a bullet that will touch what needs to be touched, shatter what needs to be reassembled afresh, and implant the seed of change where freedom is needed. And I hope that you'll have a good week.